What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So over the weekend, all three MVP candidates won their games. If you guys don't know who's in the MVP conversations, then I don't know where you've been at. Okay, we have Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. We have Tom Brady, New England Patriots. We have Carson Palmer, the Arizona Cardinals. Now the New England Patriots, of course, they was on a 2-game losing streak where they finally won, and now they're, out of that 2-game losing streak. And then we have the Carolina Panthers, who, of course, 13-0 just been dominating. Well, you've been playing some great fucking football. And then we have the Arizona Cardinals, who was in a tight game, but they managed to win. And they are now on a, 7-game win streak, I believe. 7 or 8. I think it's 7. Now, each quarterback, of course, brings something to the table when it comes to the MVP conversation. Of course, Tom Brady, his numbers has just been crazy this year, especially, with the majority of his weapons being hurt and stuff like that. For him to continue to do what he's doing is just amazing, especially at this age. He's 38 years old. And of course, Carson Palmer, he's been playing some great football, threw over 4,000 something yards, a couple of 300 something plus games, the highest QBR in the league, I think at 83.5. And then you have Cam Newton, a guy who's improving as a quarterback. He's not up there with Brady, but he has improved a lot, especially standing in the pocket and just his accuracy. Everything is just improving with Cam Newton. Now, some may say it's because of the defense, but Cam Newton has had some great football games, okay? And also he had some games where it was like he didn't have, good looking numbers, but his team managed to win. So like I said, each quarterback, they have something, different to offer. And of course, it's going to be a tight race. Of course, it might come down between some already saying Cam Newton is MVP for the simple fact that this guy's performed at a different level. He's playing better, and also his team is undefeated. Now, I don't know if this is obviously it's not like basketball where if your team has the best record and if that person on that team is playing great, then he's going to win MVP. It don't work like that in the NBA, in the NFL, unfortunately. But let me just read over some couple things about each candidate. I'm gonna start off with Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer, like I said, he's threw over 4,000 passing yards. Actually, he's at 4,003 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 107.2 rating. His QBR is 83.6, the highest in the NFL. And then let me move on down to Cam Newton. Cam Newton, he's in the top 10 of 4 categories. Of course, the week that just passed, up from 2 week ago. Passing touchdowns, 4 for 28. Passer rating, 96.9. Yards per attempt, 7.77. And yards per drop back, 6.91. And then we're going to move on to Mr. Tom Brady. Tom Brady, his completion percentage 73.3 was his 4th highest of the season. He also threw over 4,000 touchdowns. I mean, not touchdowns. 4,000 yards in the season for the 8th time. He's ranked in top 10 in 10 different categories, leads the NFL in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and passing first downs. So, like I said, guys, it's going to be tough to decide who's going to win the MVP. If I had to pick, if you just go off of right now, I would have to pick Cam Newton because the team is undefeated. This is something that we don't see. See, what we see from Brady, it's like that's normal. Like, we done saw it a couple times. It's normal. Some can even say from Carson Palmer because Carson Palmer is having a great season coming off of an injury last year. So it's going to be tight, But I'm rooting for Cam to win it, and of course not because he's black. That's not why the fuck I'm rooting for him to win it. It would just be just the way that his team has been playing, and in the way that he's improved as a quarterback. And he's getting the job done. And he's not really turning the ball over. Same way with Brady and Carson Palmer. But it's hard to overlook 13-0. And even if they lose 2 more games or whatever the case may be, it's hard to overlook their record and just his improvement as a quarterback and just overall team improvement on offense and defense. But I'm going to roll with Cam Newton. But you can't go wrong with if you pick Brady or Carson Palmer because everybody is doing something spectacular. So you guys tell me, who do you think the MVP is? Cam Newton, Tom Brady, or Carson Palmer? Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those social media sites. I'm out. Deuces.